So as we go into this journey of creative visualization, today we come to one of the most important uses of this tool, and that is for mind-body healing. Mind-body healing is real. It is powerful. Scientists don't truly understand how it works, but today we know that simple things like the placebo effect can have a profound impact on the body. One particular study published in the New York Times, for example, of the mind-body connection is so baffling. We know that when doctors prescribe fake pills to a patient, these pills can be nothing more than a sugar solution. But the patient, because they believe the doctor is giving them a real pill, can see a profound change. In some cases, even cancers have gone into spontaneous remission from the placebo effect. And we used to think that the placebo effect was simply for smaller ailments, warts or skin disease. Scientists now show that it can be applied to ailments that require surgery. In a story in the New York Times, a doctor by the name of Mosley tried an experiment on older veterans who had knee injury. What he did was he invited them to the Veterans Medical Center and told these 10 veterans that they were going through a new surgery to heal the arthritis pain in their knee. The thing is, only 2 veterans actually had the surgery. 8 was simply put under anesthesia, an incision was made in their knee, and it was sewed up. So when they woke up, they felt that a surgery had happened. Now here's the funny thing. All 10 veterans recovered from their knee pain. When this study was published, it was mind-blowing because it showed that the placebo effect is so powerful, it can heal injuries that we think require surgery. But here's the craziest thing about mind-body healing. You can actually influence the healing of another human being. This is a little bit more advanced, and there are programs on Mind Valley like energy medicine that teach you this, but here's the science behind it. Dr. William Broad at the San Antonio Mind Science Center did an experiment involving hundreds of participants. He would take people and put them in 2 different rooms, senders in one room, receivers in another room. The receivers were hooked up to some 19 different machines measuring different aspects of their neurology, such as skin resistance, brainwave, their heartbeat, and so on. Now, at specific times, senders in the first room were told to send good thoughts and positive vibes to the receivers. So, at precisely 1:53 p.m., the sender in room A might be told to send positive vibes to the receiver in room B. What William Broad found is that at precisely those moments, there would be a shift in the neurological response of the receivers. Now think about that for a moment. An untrained sender, not trained in any healing modality, is shifting the biological response of a receiver at a distance. Now, if that works, imagine what your mind can do for you. This is where we're going to go into the science of mind-body healing. And I'm going to teach you how to take what you've learned thus far with creative visualization to apply it to heal your own body. The process is slightly similar to what we did for goal attainment. Here are the differences. First, it's the same. You start by seeing what you do not want, then you move that image to the right. You see and feel the pain of this injury. The second thing you do, though, is you see some healing action taking place, and you speak to your body in symbology. Your body understands symbology. This is something that many intuitive healers have been saying for decades. So in other words, let's say you wanted to heal arthritis pain, right? You don't have to be a medical doctor and understand what causes arthritis pain. You can see a symbolic representation of arthritis. Maybe if you pretend that you could look at your bone structure, you might see a white powder around those joints. You imagine you have a little brush and you're brushing away the white powder. Likewise, if you're trying to heal a headache, you might see black clouds around your head as you see yourself on your own mental screen. You imagine you have an eraser and you can erase these dark clouds. In my case, when I wanted to heal my skin, I saw my face on my mental screen and I imagined as if I could take a soothing balm, cover it over my face, beam light through my hands, cause this balm to heal my skin, and then see my face with fresh new skin. There are many different nuances you can take. But remember, you don't have to be a medical expert. You are speaking to your subconscious mind in symbolism. The symbolism is almost activating the placebo effect. Now, the final scene is the end result. You are now free of this illness. You are free of this disease. And you would see yourself celebrating doing things that maybe you couldn't do before, and you would see how other people are benefiting. What I mean by this is that, let's say you are trying to heal back pain. You might now see yourself carrying your little child and him having an incredible time because you can now lift him up because your back pain is gone. When you see other people benefiting, 2 or more people benefiting, you get better results. So I repeat, see the pain, see yourself taking some action towards the solution, and then the final scene is one of perfect health. Now, as you're doing this, remember, this is not meant to replace modern medicine. I had a knee injury recently. The doctors told me that I needed to go for an operation and I'd be in crutches for about a month. I decided to instead go and get a second opinion. I had microsurgery done on my knee. The pain didn't go away. I still couldn't run. I still couldn't jump. I went for physiotherapy, but I also applied mind-body healing. I was told that I would need to go for a second round of surgery to fix my knee. I was told that I have a muscle atrophy in my upper thigh and that this injury would prevent me from living a normal life. I healed the injury myself in 3 months with both physiotherapy and then mind-body healing, making the surgery completely unnecessary. But note, I didn't avoid a doctor. I went to a doctor. I did have an initial microsurgery. I went to a physiotherapist. I invested in both modern Western science and energy healing. You always want to do both. So here's a tip. Let's say you're trying to recover faster from an illness and the doctor has given you a pill. In that second scene, when you see yourself taking action and you use symbology to heal your body, imagine yourself popping that pill. And as the pill goes in your body, imagine and use your creativity and your imagination to imagine energy flowing from the pill, healing your body. You might even imagine little soldiers emerging from the pill, good soldiers on your side, shooting and killing the germs in your body that are causing that ailment. So you're incorporating symbolism with the medicine. This accelerates the healing response. And of course, the final scene is one of you in perfect health. So we won't look at your 3 most important questions right now. I want you to look at some aspect of your being that you want to improve, that you want to heal. And if you are in perfect shape, try this. Try visualizing your body getting fitter, getting younger, you looking even better. No matter where you are right now, even if you don't have a disease, move and see your body at what it could be at the next level. I do this consistently, and I've been able to transform my body and almost change the way I look over the years. If you look at me 4 years ago, you'll see I look fundamentally different. If you look at the earlier version of this course, again, you'll see it's a different vision. Let me just put up myself teaching this course in 2015 when I first recorded it, and now in 2019. 4 years have elapsed, but most people would say that I've started looking better and younger. Part of this is because of creative visualization. I deliberately focus on getting myself younger, healthier, more fit, looking and feeling great, even as I grow older. So, pick an ailment that you want to heal, or pick a new goal for how you want to show up in the world in terms of your body. Do not pick something that is a terminal illness or something that is really severe. Remember the advice from Jose Silva. Don't jump the gun. You have to start with something simple before you work your way up to more and more challenging illnesses. So let's look at back pain. Let's look at arthritis pain. Let's look at bad skin. Skin is very easy to heal. Let's look at eyesight. That too, you can heal quite effectively if you have the right belief system. Let's look at minor aches or pains. Look at things that are not life-threatening and distressing, things that you believe comfortably deep down inside that you can easily heal, and practice on those. And as you get better and better at that, you can take on bigger and bigger and bigger goals as a healer. Of course, this is not a healing program. The reason I wanted to bring healing in is because for many people, this is a remarkably useful tool that you can add to your toolkit. So you already have tools for intuition, such as clearing the garbage, the quantum jumping methodology, the boardroom. And now you have 2 tools for creative visualization, moving towards a goal, and healing. In a moment, I'm going to guide you into a meditation where you're going to pick the aspect of your health that you're seeking to heal. I want you to take a deep breath. And as you exhale, mentally see the number 3 3 times. 3, 3, 3. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, mentally see the number 2 3 times. 2, 2, 2. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, mentally see the number 1 3 times. 1, 1, 1. You are now in a deeper, relaxed level of mind. Relax your head. Relax your eyes. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Relax your chest. Relax your abdomen. Relax your thighs, your legs, your feet. You're now deeply relaxed. We will do the 10 to 1 countdown exercise to take you into an even deeper, more relaxed state of mind. 10, 9, 8, 7, deeper and deeper. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On your mental screen, I want you to see and feel the current state of your body. If you're experiencing pain, see and feel the pain. See the part of your body that is in pain. See how this pain might be holding you back from your vision. See how this ailment, this injury, or this sickness might be preventing you from truly fulfilling your soul's desire for you. It's okay to feel frustrated. It's okay to feel angry. See and feel the pain. Now stop. Erase that image or push it to the right. And now on your mental screen, I want you to see some action you can take to heal your body. It might be you going to a gym. It might be you taking a certain type of medication. It might be a modern therapy or an alternative therapy. It might be meditating every day and mastering your mind. Show your body that you want it to heal. Use symbolism. Your subconscious understands and speaks in symbols. Now, I want you to see the end result. How are you showing up in life? How do you feel? How does that body part or that organ feel? Feel the positive feelings associated with this healing, with this recovery. See the people favorably impacted by this. How have other lives improved because you have been healed? I want you to see the body part or organ involved. See it radiant, lit up, and express love to it. Feel how grateful you are that you have this aspect of your body fully healed. Feel the emotion. Bring in all your senses. Make it vivid. I'm now going to count from 1 to 5 to bring you out of your meditation. 1, 2, 3, coming out slowly now. 4, 5. Eyes open, wide awake, feeling fine and in perfect health, feeling better than before. Thank you. You just learned how to apply mind-body healing in your life using creative visualization. Now, what I recommend, and this comes from the research done by Jose Silva on millions of participants in the Silva mind control seminars of the 70s and 80s when they applied their mind healing. He said, if you're healing something severe, practice this exercise 3 times a day. So when I was working to heal my skin, I would apply this method for 5 minutes, 3 times a day. That's 15 minutes a day. It took 5 weeks, but I completely cleared my skin. 4 things that require healing, you do not do it once. Here, you do it 3 times a day. Now, this is assuming it is something that you really need to heal. Sometimes, if it's a mild ache or pain, you might heal it instantly in 1 session. And remember, practice makes this better. Build up your reservoir of faith. Don't try to heal cancer before you're able to heal little aches and pains. Every time you have a small victory, you build up your ability to do this for bigger and more challenging things. I'll see you tomorrow. Congratulations, you just finished our training on creative visualization.